Seiko versus Grand Seiko, two amazing Japanese watch brands with two totally different identities. What's the difference? Let's get into it. Here we go. First up, we have Seiko. They're all about accessibility and everyday reliability. They make watches for literally every type of activity. Whether it's a dive watch, a field watch, a dress watch, or a grab-and-go anywhere style of watch, you know that Seiko has you covered. The price of a Seiko watch typically ranges from $300 to a couple of $1,000s on the higher end. But when you're talking about prices of Seiko, you know that their prices typically give you reliability at an entry-level price point. So you're not going to have to break the bank to get a pretty good quality watch at a decent price. Now, with that price point means that you're getting a machine manufactured watch. That's how they're able to produce so many different watches and sell them at such an affordable price range. You're not having a watchmaker actually sit down and create that watch that's in front of you. And then comes Grand Seiko. And to appreciate and understand Grand Seiko and the reasoning behind it, you have to dig a little deep into the history of Seiko. Grand Seiko was started because in the 1960s, the Seiko group of companies wanted to show the world that Japan could compete with the high-end Swiss watches out there in the market. When you hear Grand Seiko, there's four words that should come to your mind: precision, finishing, materials, and design. Grand Seiko is elevated watchmaking at a Japanese level. They use precision, insane craftsmanship, and they focus on a few things that they do incredibly well. Grand Seiko is known for their movement innovation, their dial design, and their Zaratsu style polishing, which gives each watch a mirror-like finish. Grand Seiko watches typically sell anywhere from $4,000 upwards of $50,000+, and there's a reasoning behind that. Seiko produces millions of watches every single year, but Grand Seiko, they don't release their exact numbers, but it's said that Grand Seiko only produces between 40,000 and 60,000 watches a year. That's a big difference, and the reasoning behind it is because of the craftsmanship and attention to detail that the watchmakers at Grand Seiko have to take with every single watch that passes through their hands. When you think of Seiko, you should be thinking of reliable, good quality, entry-level watches at a really cool price point. When you think of Grand Seiko, you should be thinking about how Japan is putting out watches today that compete with the likes of Rolex, Omega, and so many other Swiss giants. So if you like watch content, give me a follow at Broadcasting Watches. I post new content every single day, and I thank you so much for watching. Let's go.